That's why I'm only showing this side of my face today. Hey, guys. Hey, Ryan.
So, it's been a pretty boring week for fights and stuff. There's nothing exciting to happen this weekend.
Nothing at all. Definitely didn't lose money.
Yeah.
That definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, so what the fuck happened? Dude, yesterday I was kind of like just in this bad mood because I was like, this guy won. I should have won these bets. Like, what the fuck?
I wanted to send you like 5 gifts, but I was like, you probably just need some space right now.
No, for real. I had some family over and I was just kind of like to myself because I was like in arguments on the phone too and stuff. So I was just like, yeah.
Here's Bernie. We were talking about you at the, I don't know if you saw, but we had the employee dinner yesterday
no.
for 9 round. Going away party for Terry and Tyler.
Oh, okay.
And we were talking about you there. We were just talking about how you go hard on some people on like blogs and stuff.
I do.
They were like, and Tyler was like, he comes up with some good points though.
I know, right?
I'm like, I think he got kicked off of a boxing forum that I put on.
I've been kicked off a few times. I've been in Facebook jail at least like 8 times maybe. Like a bunch. I haven't learned my lesson yet. I'm gonna do it again. I'm coming at y'all.
I'm just gonna keep coming. Facebook. I'm gonna keep coming. I have no shortage of usernames.
I used to like to do a lot of like politics, but I learned in politics, there's never a moment where there's like, you know what, you're right, I agree with you. It's just like back and forth, back and forth.
Like,
yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, like
find some middle ground. That's
right.
the whole purpose of debate: to argument, to state your side, and settle.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, and then that's why I like sports more because the numbers are there and stuff
and
like
definitive.
that. Yeah,
like Michael Jordan did win 6 titles.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
Yeah,
right.
Rest in peace, Kobe. But you're not Jordan.
Yeah, we couldn't even talk about that. We talked about it on not the one with. Hey, shout out to Sean for winning that match.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Yes. Was it the first round, second round?
It was first round.
First round submission victory. Still undefeated. The champ.
Right. And then I don't think he was upset, but he was just like trying to make his point. Like, I fucking won the fight. That guy tapped. And I've noticed he's talked a lot about like how there's a difference between like a jiu-jitsu competition, a grappling competition, a UFC or a MMA match, and then there's actually a physical fight. So there's never really a actual fight unless, and I think he said like unless like guns and like stuff, but you're a pussy if that shit comes out and stuff. But like this was a match. The person that stopped it was the ref. And like he's there to say like, hey, you're taking too much punishment. Like rather if it's striking, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, I mean, that was the match, and he won the match easily. Under
a specific set of rules on a specific date for a specific amount of money, you have you're having a prize fight, a competition.
Yeah.
And he won the competition fair and square.
Right.
People were, and the reason why we're to preface this, because it kind of looked at the angle. So Sean got him was in an armbar.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a weird tangled up armbar, but Sean had his opponent in the armbar, and you couldn't really see the guy tap, but he motioned in a tapping motion with like the rest of his extremities. So he was like,
for sure.
And Sean, I mean, he has the lock in there, and nobody's more intimate than them two. They're in the fight, so I mean. It was either going to come off anyways.
Right. Yeah, I know. And then like I've grappled with Sean before, and like a bunch of times, and like he has.
Trust me, it's coming.
Yeah, like that guy tapped. Like I know when Sean has the armbar.
Tapped.
Yeah, right.
I was like, fuck.
It was funny because like after we did the podcast with Sean, me and him went to go play basketball, and we were just fucking up on our free throws. And then the next day, I woke up and my arm was sore, and I was like, that was weird. And then he wins by armbar. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
He's probably looking at your arm the whole time.
Right, just checking it out.
Is he black belt already? Brown belt?
He's brown belt.
He should be a fucking black belt.
Yeah, he doesn't compete. I don't think he's gonna compete in the future or anything.
The real traditional, right, with like the rankings, like compete and teach and then get
And
it's
I
like
think
karate.
I think he wants to get it from his school, Caesar Gracie. I want to say whoever the Diaz brothers trained down there.
Caesar Gracie.
Yeah, so Caesar Gracie. So he wants to get it from him. Like he went over there, and I was expecting him to come back with a black belt, but I guess Caesar doesn't think you're good enough, man. You got to keep on training, man.
If he keeps winning by submission, they're gonna give him the fucking black belt.
Yeah.
He's putting their name out there, so he's good. So congrats to Sean on the big win.
Right, I remember him telling me the level that Caesar wanted him to get at in order for him to get a blue belt was you do not tap from anyone anymore, and then you'll get your blue belt. So you're rolling with black belts, brown belts, everything below. Once you stop tapping from all of them, you'll get your blue belt. So eventually that happened. Got his blue belt. He's a beast at it now. But he's an MMA fighter. Caesar knew he wanted to fight and stuff. Great wrestler and everything like that. Then he set that same level for his wife. And then like they were like, wait a second, no. It's not like you're a different, like you have a different motive. This is your job. Like she does compete. She did great. I want to say she won a couple of her matches and like placed silver on her first competition. So great job to that. I mean, you better. You're fucking married to Sean. Like if I was married to Sean, like I would be like. No. But yeah,
I'd be scared of no one.
Right, just Sean.
Just stop.
Right, is the food cooked good? Oh God, kind of thing.
You walk in here with a straight jacket to protect your arms. Right. You're like, no, I'm fine. Can you get that over there?
No, but yeah, for real, congratulations to you, Sean. We all knew you were gonna win. That's why we had you on the podcast. If you didn't win, we would never have you back. So, no.
And speaking of fights, what we were talking about earlier, John Jones defends his title again against Dominic Reyes, which many people thought Dominic won. We saw the fight. We each gave. I gave Dom the first 3 rounds. Yeah. You gave him clearly the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, everyone's giving him 3-2.
But hey, that's what we love, the fight game, right?
Don't leave it in the hands of the judges.
One guy gets screwed over, and the other guy goes and does some more blow.
I wonder if there's like a I wonder if there's like a bet you can make. It's like, oh, the judges are gonna fuck this one up.
I bet there is a bet.
Because I would start putting money on.
Or what ring girl? I bet you Ariani's gonna do round 1, $50.
Right.
Brittany's round 3.
Right. I don't. I keep on bringing up to you though, because you like movies a lot and you're an actor. What's that? The Gym. The
Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so like
Oscars last night, by the way.
So he does like 27 parlays in one game, and like the first one is who's gonna win the tip. Yeah. So like that's all like how like because I betted 3rd round TKO Reyes and then all just a win all over Reyes. But yeah,
it's kind of like horse racing. That's the best way. And I learned from years and years of horse racing. I don't know if you've been gambling a lot, but the best chance to win is to just place mini bet. Like you'll bet like in horse racing. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a win, a place, and a show. A first place, first or second place, and then a first, second, or third.
Okay, yeah.
So the best way to do it is to be like, all right, I think horse number 1 and 2 is gonna win either first or second place. So I'll be like, he's either gonna win, he's gonna do an exacta box. So box means you can in any order. So you cover that. You cover both lines on that.
Right.
So the best way is to, like you said, do as much bets as you can without going over your. That way you can have the best percentage of winning.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not sponsored by any betting websites yet.
DraftKings, no fantasy leagues or anything like that.
My bookie, none of that. I don't use any of those. I swear. But
it'd be great for you guys.
It really would be. It really would be. Like, man, it's just sad to see, like, and you keep saying it, everyone said it, the whole invisible rule of in order to be the champion, you have to
decisively
beat the champion.
Or, like, knock him out.
Yeah.
Which is so silly and weird to me because I think of it as try to be as unbiased as possible.
Right.
A straight competition. I'm not even seeing faces anymore. I'm just seeing, the silhouette of them fighting.
The athletes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought if I turned the lights off and I just saw their silhouettes and I had no volume, I thought the guy in the blue side won, which was Dominic.
Just turn the lights off, no volume.
Yep.
You're just watching their silhouette. You're masturbating. And you're like,
maybe a scented candle.
Maybe just one or
mahogany
two.
teak wood. That's the sex candle. This is the podcast candle. That's the love.
Keep that shit on the
candle.
DL. Keep that shit on the DL. But no, yeah, like for sure. And then it's funny because we were just talking about the GSP Hendricks fight, and it's the same exact shit that happened.
You told me about that, or you tagged me on that. That blog, right?
Because like we just got done doing a DJ gig, so we were coming back. I was trying to pull up the fight on my phone and stuff. And then we kind of talked about that a little bit because we knew the fight was coming up. And I was like, man, what if it happens like that? Because I really did feel like Reyes was a better athlete. So I knew he was going to be able to just – and then what he was doing a lot, he was just moving around more. And like with John Jones, what happens is you kind of get caught up. And then
you get mesmerized by his length, his what he throws
and then
at
you just kind of stop. And that's when he starts teeing off and stuff. And then what I really noticed, like with his football background, like he would just kind of and just like kind of like –
a lot of feints.
Just like – go to one side, go to the other side, like almost like juking
audibles and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
For real, right?
Well, you know what? I mean, not to keep on shitting on
Omaha.
He's like, hey, 48. the quarterback thing. That's for his stand up, man. That's next. We're gonna start off with a 5-minute open. It's on the mic for 5 minutes. I was gonna say, to give Jones a little bit of credit, he does manage to find ways to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So credit to John.
Yeah.
You know, he's not. It's not like robbery. A lot of people think. I'd say about 60% of the people thought Dominic Reyes won. 60, 65 maybe.
Well, I literally felt like I got robbed. Like literally.
You lost money.
Yeah, I literally.
You got robbed.
Yeah, straight up.
You got mugged, son. Get.
Okay, you can have it.
But yeah, he won. He lost. Fuck. Shit.
No, but yeah, it was.
The wedding was cool though.
Yeah, the wedding was great. We just did a wedding. What was the hotel's name? Do you know?
Gosh, dang it!
I can find out. 1 second. I know it's been on Keenan the Hill.
It's so nice. The hotel. It's like the outside looks like the inside, and the inside looks like the outside.
It's crazy.
The Roxbury.
Right. Oh shit. Yeah. Right. No, but yeah, a beautiful place. The bride and groom were beautiful.
Bride and groom were awesome. The family was awesome. This was probably I've done like 3 or 4 weddings with you now, and
yeah,
I had the most fun this one because and you know what? I think it was because the dance floor was small. Like you said.
Yeah. I always say that.
He said in the middle of the gig, he was like, this is my reenactment. Daddy, this is why I love small dance floors. It looks crowded.
Right.
There was 4 people there, but god dang, I was like, woo!
No, if you follow me on Facebook and Snapchat or Instagram, you'd see there was 90 people there, 100 people there, right?
There was actually like 98.
Yeah.
98 people.
Yeah, so like, and there was probably about like, I'd say like 50 people dancing and stuff, but like on this probably I'd say like 12 by 12, maybe no 15 by 15.
Yeah, 15 by 15.
Right.
If anything, 20. But
Yeah, dance floor, but it was just a lot of
perfect
fun.
square.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, but it was at Contessa's hotel, right? Did I say that right? Contessa?
The Contessa Ballroom Hotel.
Yeah, or it was at the Contessa ball at the ballroom.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Kind of thing. And yeah, beautiful.
Highly
wedding.
recommend that place. That place, the staff was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a little chilly and a little drizzly, but they had nice heaters on.
Yeah, but then
Everybody
it got
was-
a little too hot because people.
We were.
I warmed up the people. I got them a little hot.
He warmed them. They was sweating by the time we was done with them.
Right, for real. Yeah, and
it was good.
You were even saying it too. Like, so I was kind of like looking at everyone because I tried to read the crowd. And I'm like, okay, what kind of music they
It was
like?
tricky at first.
Yeah, and I was looking at what the bride wanted and the groom and stuff. So I'm like, so you want top 40? What does that mean?
She says a little top 40, a little country, a little hip hop. I'm like,
okay.
put on the radio.
Right. Just put on Mix 96. Okay. No, but yeah, and then once I figured it out and then like got the algorithm, I was like, okay. And then yeah, just started killing it. And then I didn't realize till later a lot of these people, I'm pretty sure, are from Mexico because they just start singing to like the Latin songs I'm
They
putting
knew
on.
all right, so there were like beautiful white blonde girls everywhere.
Yeah.
Awesome, good-looking dudes out there, nice, perfect beards. And we're like, all right, these guys have pretty good rhythm for some white folks.
Yeah, right.
Normally my white friends don't have the best rhythm.
For real.
You know what I
right.
mean? Connor's, I've never seen him dance, but he plays a mean guitar.
Right.
But I think he practices a lot.
He gets down, but I can
gets
see him
down,
like
right?
in the mirror, like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of looks cool.
Like,
Looking up on YouTube, like how do
should
black
like
guys
pictures of
play
you.
guitars? Like,
So that Jimi Hendrix video, guitar lessons, just like freaking movement video. He's like Arthur Fleck and Joker when he's looking at the comedian,
Right.
and he's like studying. All right, nod at the crowd, comb your hair.
Right. We should talk about that too at the Oscars. But yeah, it was a beautiful wedding.
Awesome.
Yeah, and couldn't have gone better. Everything was just perfect with this one, just perfect. And then
That gives me
yeah.
excitement for the next ones because
Right.
sometimes they're rough and you're like, oh, it's hard to get up, to go to work.
Yeah.
Everybody has bad days at work sometimes. We don't have bad days, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to get motivated to run it back.
I know John Mulaney has this joke. He talks about like there's no better feeling than canceling plans. Like canceling plans is like heroin, basically. So like there's every single DJ thing I do, I could just be like, I could just not do it and just pay the people like the fine and stuff or like what's in the contract. But after I'm there and having a good time, like I'm so glad I came.
Yeah.
And to anyone that just like thinks about like, oh, I don't want to go out tonight, or they invited me but I just rather stay in Netflix and stuff, like just go out. It's gonna be so much better than just staying in. And once you're out, you're gonna be like, I'm glad I went out tonight. Speaking
good
of
advice, man.
right? Speaking of, I have a show.
I'm usually a homebody, so I like
Yeah,
that
but
advice.
yeah, just go out.
Fuck it. What are you gonna do? You have next night to,
It always feels just so much better just to go out.
especially with people that you care about and you know, good friends and people you love and stuff.
Right, and Fish Brain, we have a show coming
Fish
up.
brain.
It's called Vibe Night, bro. It's gonna be at the Charity Bar. The Charity Bar. It's gonna be February 29th. It's gonna be an awesome show. There's gonna be a few bands we're gonna be playing with. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's our first time playing at this venue and stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Check it out, Fish Brain, February 29th, the Charity Bar. Did you watch the Oscars at all?
No, I had that dinner I had to go to. I missed it, but
dang.
Joaquin?
Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? The two I predicted for sure. And I was wondering.
Oh, yeah, the best film got Parasite.
I told you.
God
Dude, they
damn
fucking
you
swept
called
it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a little emotional too because like
They got best original
screenwrite,
screenplay,
foreign film.
and best picture.
Yeah, best picture. Yeah, and they for each time they went up there, they got a standing ovation. Each time, yeah, like I mean, you haven't seen it yet, right?
I haven't seen it. No.
Such a great movie, and
The
I
movie
fucking
Parasite. It's a foreign film, though.
I fucking hate reading. Like anyone that knows me knows how fucking dyslexic I am. So I have to read like the caption and everything, and man, it's one of the best films I've seen in a long time. I can't think of.
I'm kind of happy that it beat out all the major blockbusters.
Yeah,
because it goes to show, and me speaking for local filmmakers here in San Antonio and South Texas and stuff. You don't need the high budgets. You don't need the A-list actors to make a good quality work. You know, have a good team behind you. First off, the number one team.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, have a good vision, have good bullet points, and get some trained people and rock and roll, man.
Well, yeah, the actor that the main older guy that he uses, he's used them in about 4 films now. And so, like, they were saying, like, he's basically, like, South Korea's, like, Denzel Washington or something like that. Just, like, real.
Just that caliber of.
Yeah, just, and, Nick from Fish Brain, because I showed it to him. I didn't show it to him. I forced him to watch it one night. But no,
Stay there.
The way he said it, he was like, yeah, like, when a movie can just break borders like that, like, you know, it's something good. Like, and, yeah, Nick coming from South Korea, too. And, yeah, they did this whole Frozen thing, too, where, like, it was really cool. They had, like, so Frozen, I mean, it's in how many languages? Who knows? You know, every
Frozen,
single
the movie Frozen.
Yeah, Frozen 2 now.
I've seen it for the first time, Frozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first one?
The first one, yeah.
All right, the second
I saw the second one as well.
Yeah, yeah, and then what's her name's gay now?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Sorry. Shit. Sorry. Can I say that? Can I say that? They're the ones that said it. I can't say it.
They're talking about how Elsa is gay in Frozen 2.
I guess so. I don't know. I haven't
Just
seen
enjoy the damn. It's a children's movie, for God's sakes. It's a freaking kids movie.
Damn it, Disney.
Damn it, Disney.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on me. Damn it, Disney. But yeah, they did like it was like probably about like 30 different languages. They were all singing it, and like each person that voiced that song, they all kind of sang it all together. I was like, this is cool. And then my sister texted me because she loves watching that movie, and so she like texted me, she's like, are you watching the Oscars right now and stuff? I was like, oh shit, now I am. And I didn't even see Brad Pitt. That he won.
He won Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, you've seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
Super good movie. Quentin
It's
Tarantino.
a movie about nothing.
Yeah,
like, it's just
right.
a day in the life of a guy.
It's so funny.
There's no plot line to it.
Right, it's just like this actor that's just sad that he's not as good as an actor as he used to
It's
be.
real as it gets.
Right? Like, of course, Hollywood's like, yeah, that's a great movie. We can all relate.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah.
Tarantino doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I like that guy. He's made 4 movies.
Yeah, right.
And they're all great.
But I feel like that was his best movie. Like, I felt like for Tarantino, he seems to be like a real emotional, sometimes almost angry kind of guy.
Yeah, right.
It seems like this was like, I just got the vibe while watching it. He was just happy making this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just so pleasant to watch. Just every little part of it. It was great.
And of course, the acting couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
They have the best actors in the world. Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I saw the new Margot Robbie, the Harley Quinn movie.
Oh, did you watch it?
Birds of Prey. Yeah.
Really good.
I like Margot. You know,
I know who doesn't. I just saw her on Hot Ones, and I was like, yeah, she's amazing.
She's fucking killer. She's like the. I don't want to say a female Leo, but she's almost at that level. You know what I mean?
She's a Kiwi, right? New Zealand.
She's a Kiwi.
Yeah.
No, she's a Aussie.
Is she
She's
from
Australian. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
really?
Australian. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, but yeah.
So
Really?
beautiful.
And then also, I don't know if you watched the Grammys. The Grammys also were just great. Like these.
I didn't see the fucking Grammys.
Yeah.
That girl with the green hair threw me off.
Really? I love Billie.
That's her name, Billy?
Yeah, Billy.
It's a boy's name.
Yeah. But it was an I, so.
Oh, it's with I.
Right.
Okay. It's like Danny.
At first, like, when I heard about her, I was like, I don't know. But, like, when I heard her come on the radio, like, because I was just listening to, like, just
She's
whatever.
a falsetto, right? She's just all falsetto?
No, she has a powerful voice. Yeah. But when I heard her on the radio, just, like, on some pop station, it was just so different from all the songs before that, all the songs after her song played and her brother's song played. It was just like, oh, this is different. Like, I get why people are liking this because it's just kind of changing it up a little bit.
Daniela was telling me, because Daniela's real big on her lately. She's been all up on her, and she tries to not convince me, but she tries to enlighten me, because instead of looking at everybody in a positive thing, I look at things negative, and then I start I want them to earn.
You got to earn my respect.
You got to earn my respect. But yeah, she's like, yeah, her and her brother, they make all their shit, just them two, and they audio engineer it and everything.
Straight up in the bedroom. Like,
yeah.
That's been their big story, like, in the bedroom.
So I'm like, okay, I can see that. I literally can relate.
Yeah, right. Just trying to jam, just trying to make a good fucking song and stuff.
You don't need, like, again, guys, you don't need, whether it's musically, whether it's theatrically, you don't need all the fancy shit, guys. You need good stuff. Don't get it twisted. You need good quality stuff. You got to make money, or you got to spend money to earn money. But it's
an investment.
Yeah. And if you're doing it for the money, especially at a low level, then you're in the wrong business. Yeah, but right. Love of the game, and just believe in yourself, and people will see that you believe, and they will eventually.
For sure.
Like Muhammad Ali said, if I keep on saying I'm the greatest, I keep on yelling out, I'm the greatest. Eventually, somebody's going to think I'm the greatest.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wasn't the greatest boxer of all time.
Yeah, and who really surprised me at the Grammys was Tyler, the Creator. He had a great performance on there.
He's a rapper, right?
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's real comedic and stuff, so he's I'm drawing him for that. He's always like, I've always seen memes about him, like little just short videos. I'm like, dude, this dude's fucking funny and stuff. But like his the performance that he did at the Grammys, it was like every now and then there's a performance at the Grammys. It was like, oh shit, really yeah, like.
Is he mainstream? Do a lot of people know him?
He I think he was
underground. Right?
He was more independent, so he kind of like one of those SoundCloud rappers and stuff like that. Kind of did everything himself, and then just people kind of like, oh, this is different. Like I like this shit. And like I remember a few years back when Kendrick Lamar performed with Imagine Dragons. That was another performance where everyone was like, oh,
breakout
shit.
Performance.
Yeah. And then, of course, when fucking Michael Jackson broke out the moonwalk at the Grammys.
God
like, yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
19 at the fucking.
Yeah.
Dang. He did Motown. He did it on Motown, too.
Yeah. So, like, like, there's certain performances that happen. It's just like, wow, that was, like, really thought out. That was great. Like, last year's Grammys, I didn't like it that much. This year's, I was like, this was good. And then, and also, it was right when Kobe died. The day of. God damn it. At the Staples Center. So it was just like, it was very emotional. There's a lot of emotions built up. And then Kobe's always been a huge music fan. I mean,
he won he's been an artist.
Yeah, won an Oscar.
He won an Oscar.
Yeah, and I even saw Dana White said that he
he's investing, right?
Yeah, invested a lot of money in the UFC. So yeah, just so sad to see someone. I mean, he's 41 years old, but that young. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sucks about his daughter too, man.
Yeah, I mean,
she didn't even get to live. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember seeing her videos on YouTube and stuff coming through.
She's a little baller, man.
Yeah, she I mean,
she couldn't beat me, of course, but she's all right.
Man, she's SWAT. No, but
too short.
I don't know, dude. She's a little point guard. She's like cross you over and stuff.
Mamba, dude.
Like, what was that one video we were watching? Just spinning you around. It's just like, oh fuck.
Rudy Gobert, and Steph Curry.
Just like, oh god.
Well, hey, speaking of performances, I know this one was controversial. The Super Show.
No, I didn't watch it.
Me neither. The Super Bowl halftime.
The Super Boner.
Dang, man. So, all right, let me just say this. I knew Shakira from her booty shaking, from her hips don't lie.
Yeah,
that's all I knew her from.
Really?
I did not know she's a legit fucking musician.
She started out as an actress, actually.
She was an actor.
Like for novellas and stuff. And
I could see that.
Right, I remember, like, but she was like 14, 16 when she started out.
Child star.
Yeah, but she would like still like kiss guys and stuff. And then like, I remember she had a story about saying like how her dad would get real mad watching it and stuff, and she's kissing another guy and stuff. No, but yeah, she started out as an actress.
Yeah. Well, shit, when she got on the drums,
Yeah.
Then she got on the guitar.
Yeah, right.
She's the shit, dude.
Yeah,
she's a
legit.
real artist.
She's a talent. Yeah.
Not saying J-Lo is not, but I mean J-Lo can get by on the moves. J-Lo's a legit dancer.
Yeah.
I
J-Lo just has that like
charismatic, sexy.
Same with Beyonce, just that kind of almost like Clear Patrick kind of like just like knows how to like get to the top,
captivate,
and then like manipulate man and stuff. Emancipate. I can't even fucking talk.
Emancipate.
Watch Parasite. Yeah, but manipulate man.
We're gonna put subtitles on the right side.
Right every now and then.
That's a good idea.
I might need them. Oh no, but for real, just like one of those real powerful women that can just take over the world, you know.
Doesn't really need much.
Doesn't drink any alcohol. Doesn't party.
I
Doesn't
didn't know
drugs.
that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
She's
I would think
completely
she
sober.
was below and just fucking.
Yeah, you would think she would be a
think.
party animal, just the music she makes and everything. But no, she's just like her party is hard work and stuff like that.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
And she probably gets the high after like everything happened.
Yeah,
and then that's when that high comes.
But hey, honestly, I think Shakira could have ran that whole show by herself. Honestly.
Yeah, but once
she was bumping, dude. She was bumping.
But once Jenny on the Block came through,
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, ugh. Don't be fooled.
Oh,
she was saying, "Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got," and then her next song was "Yo quiero dinero." So I'm like, "Oh wait, maybe you've changed a little." Don't be a liar.
Right.
But yeah, that was, and I had no problem with it, like being offensive or anything like that. Fucking wasn't last year Adam Levine was shirtless.
Yeah, right. We've been seeing a lot of
and
that.
I think he's a fine guy. I could look at Adam Levine shirtless all fucking day.
Right. I went to go see Maroon 5. Yeah. I actually watched him live, and it was a great performance.
Yeah, I love Maroon 5.
A lot of MILFs. It was great. I wore a black skinny jeans with the white V-neck, just like what he would wear.
You're like, these guys are all right. Oh, Adam!
No, but I did get a lot of looks. You're like, I like your style, kid. I'm like, I know, mommy. I know. Kind of thing.
I didn't even see the halftime show live. I saw it on YouTube the next day.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw all the other halftime shows of the yesteryears.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jackson, have you seen his halftime show?
Uh-uh.
He jumps out and stands there for like 5 minutes. And the crowd's just going crazy.
Is that the halftime show?
Yes. And then he goes,
he
takes off his glasses slowly. Everybody, he's a fucking animal.
Right.
And then he turns his head. Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie?
And then we could never
forget
about Janet Jackson's titty.
Yes.
I remember that.
Hey, he redeemed himself.
Who?
JT, he did one 2 years ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, all by himself, and he fucking killed it.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. But yeah, it's
the Super Bowl. Is that a breakout thing? Like, if you're not known, like
no.
Like, what's her name? I heard that "Hips Don't Lie" and "Waka Waka" and all those other Shakira songs are like top 5 now in Billboard right now because of the Super Bowl.
But I mean, like, whenever, whatever, like that song. I remember like when that came out, and I was like, this song's fucking.
I was
bomb.
2.
Yeah, for real. But like, I was like, that's my wife. One day.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she really is. Yeah, she just has that.
Perfect package, right?
Yeah.
Just skilled, hard worked, beautiful, great opportunity, the ethnicity out the charts, rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I couldn't say enough good things about them for people to say bad shit. And like you look at the people that are saying bad shit, it's like there's like a lot of shit to talk about.
Like, my kid doesn't need to see booty shaking.
Right. I'm pretty sure your kid doesn't need to see you smoke meth either. Yeah. So like, it's like those people, just those
and all the football
haters.
players are all tatted up to the gills and talk gangster.
All these
all
criminals getting brain damage, injuries, and
Didn't
shit.
That guy kill like somebody? Like one guy killed somebody.
A lot of those guys kill a lot of people.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, you need to be. They're just jealous that they're not as hot and pretty and rich as Shakira.
Just like all our haters, all right?
All the haters. This became a hate show.
No.
Calling everybody out.
All right, well, that's the podcast, y'all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share,
Hope
comment.
you guys enjoyed it.
Yep. See y'all next time.